What's going on, everyone? It's Tyler. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm just going to show you real quick how to update the firmware on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. So before we hop over to the computer, just a couple of notes. Just make sure you take out SD cards and CFast cards, and obviously if you have like a Metabones adapter or anything like that, just make sure it is off the camera so the camera is kind of how it came from the factory. You can definitely leave your cage and stuff like that on. The other thing is, if you have presets set up on the camera, make sure to save those and export those to an SD card or something like that, because this update will definitely wipe everything back. It kind of acts like a reset to factory settings, so make sure that you save any of those presets before you do this. So that being said, I'm gonna hop over to my workstation, get the camera ready for the update, and then we'll download the software update. Okay, so before we do anything, we need to make sure everything's unplugged and disconnected from the camera first. I have to take this tripod plate off to get this Metabones adapter off. Next thing you want to do is you want to plug it into mains power, plug it into an outlet so it'll have constant power to it. And battery's in, and you can see here that it is plugged in, it's got power and it's charging. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to go download the software update. You can fill all the stuff out, or you can just download only. So once that's updated, you're just going to open the download the .dmg file. And the first thing you want to do is you want to actually uninstall cameras right here. And then you want to install camera 6.1. Okay, so the installation was successful. So now we're going to move over here to Blackmagic camera setup. So now what we'll do is we'll plug in the camera to the USB Type-C port. We'll turn the camera on. And now you can see here, there is software update available. I'm at version 5.2. Before we do that, let's quit Google Chrome. So now we'll just update. So this is just telling us that our camera needs a software update. So we'll just click update, and we're just gonna wait. So you can see here, the camera, while it's updating, this LED light is flashing, so we know that it is updating. So while this is updating, it's really important to remember to not unplug the camera from either mains power or USB Type-C, anything like that, to make sure that nothing goes wrong with the update. Okay, so we just got confirmation that the software has been updated. It says your camera has been updated to the latest software and is ready to use. And now we see here that it says the software is up to date, version 6.1. So that's how you update the firmware on the Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. Pretty simple process. Just make sure before you do it to save any presets to an SD card if you have those. Kind of go through each of the menu items, kind of jot down the settings that you have, because it will revert back to factory settings. So just make sure you take note of all that kind of stuff. Even stuff like frame rate, it'll revert back to 24p, and if you're shooting in 2398 or something like that, just make sure those little things are back to normal after you update the firmware. If you found this helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.